everybody, it's Mike again from Mike's Toy Corner, and today we're going to be looking at what processing toys looks like. As you can tell on the counters, it's a little crazy, and it kind of goes all the way down there. I got some good bins of stuff, and then I have this one tiny bad bin down there, some broken toys and other things. So let's take a look at what we got. One of my favorite cartoons is Rocko. And I got these little figures right here. I've got some metal figurines of Star Wars. These are typically good to sell to any Star Wars fan. They're really collectible. The only bad thing about these is that they did not come with the box, sadly. We also have some Mortal Kombat Hasbro figures. And I really like these because they kind of remind me of Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe. But really cool. Some of these right here, some DC characters. This is 1984 Voltron figure. It's really cool, just in a bin. And this is what we kind of go through on a daily basis, is just bins of random toys. I'm a huge vintage geek, so I love anything vintage toys. Here's one from King Kong, the one with Jack Black. And it's one of those where you wind up, and then there's a mechanism button instead of a mechanism where you press it and he just kind of all wobbles out, and that's when I guess King Kong picks him up and just kind of smashes him. It's really neat. I got some Ben 10 toys. I actually had these as a kid. I remember asking my parents for these for Christmas one year, and they surprised me with a whole bunch. And they're really neat. And we also have Micro Machines vehicles right here too. These were released through the 80s and I think early 90s. I'm not too sure. I'm not too certain if Micro Machines is still around today. I'm pretty sure they are. But these are really cool. I'll show you some of these. Here's some of these little guys. And really neat. If you guys are into like the little knick-knack stuff, really cool for a collection. And then we have also like a bunch of random like 80s figures. This one's from 84 too. I'm not too certain where this guy's from. I wanted to say D&D, but I'm really not too familiar with this line. But he is cool. He's got like a little hawk. I like that. The little like piece you just hook on the arm there. Really neat. Can't go wrong with the Pepsi wallet. Rolling in style with one of these. Oh, these are cool right here. The 12-inch turtles. Now these are really cool. I also have a whole bunch on that top shelf right there. But these are really cool. Any Ninja Turtle fan out there, definitely got to have these. What I have here is a very special treat for you guys. It's one of the toy lines that I would kind of say is underground, but it's called Food Fighters. And they're just basically like a pizza, and you got like a little hot dog guy and a little hamburger. And these guys just totally fight each other, and they have like army weapons and grenades. Really neat. It's making me hungry playing with all these guys. And one of the more miscellaneous toy lines of the 80s, Food Fighters. If you ever get a chance to check them out, definitely super cool. You know, like little vehicles. I guess like a little egg carton. It's got the little ketchup gun. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Awesome. So what I have here, if you guys are big Predator fans, this is a good one to pick up. It's the Big Red Predator. This one was actually a concept art piece that they had in mind, and they eventually turned it into a figure. And it's like a samurai predator. And eventually turns into like a clan kind of thing, because then they released a few other figures after that to blend in with this line. So it's like the Big Red Clan of samurai predators. Super cool. And I wanted to kind of show you guys what the toy wall behind me kind of looks like. Some of it kind of has a flow, some of it doesn't. A lot of it's little knick-knack stuff mixed in with good stuff, and semi-good stuff here and there. And then I also have some Power Rangers right here, some of the flip heads, the classics. And then, of course, can't go wrong with Simpsons. Gotta have some Simpsons in there. And have some Transformers here. I have a whole section of Transformers lined up all through here, and it's a bunch of newer type blended with G1s and vintage figures. And here we have some of the more expensive Ninja Turtles kind of lined up here as well. So I have a April O'Neil, really cool, a Splinter, and Casey Jones, and my favorite Baxter stock. And as you can tell, coming more down the wall, I have more Transformers here. Jurassic Park, one of my favorite childhood movies. Down here I have some Spawn McFarlane toys, Gundams. For all you Gundam geeks out there, Gundams are super cool, love them. Some of the more sought after pops on the top here. Got some McFarlane Aliens. Here's some more Power Rangers up here. Loved Power Rangers as a kid as well. Flip heads, the big 12-inch ones. Oh, and of course Marvel Legends and some DC toys down here. And that's basically a quick review of what the back toy wall looks like back here in Mike's Toy Corner at Heroes and Fantasies. But always remember, guys, keep collecting, always on the lookout for good stuff, and feel free to say anything in the comments. If you have any videos that you'd like me to do in the future, please let us know, and have a good one.